Hello, hello, it is Nana. Okay, so I'm like so mad at myself. I had something fell on my case. I had shot a video yesterday in the morning also, but like, I had a completed video. I was gonna shoot one this morning anyway, but like I had a completed video and I accidentally deleted it. I was like, ooh, 2 videos in the hole, and just like, keep it going, so just in case, days where like, oh, I don't feel like recording, I have something to upload. So yeah, that didn't work out. So I had to do 2 videos today instead, which is fine. I'll figure out what the heck to talk about tomorrow. Later. So yeah. So actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do it better, because the video that I accidentally deleted was about tattoos. And I kind of want to show mine, so I'll do that later. So I'll be able to show you guys, my tattoos. But you guys won't see it till the day after this video is uploaded. Anyway, so what I can talk about is body image. I want to have a more in-depth video, but one thing that I've been doing is at work I've been watching old American Idol episodes, and some of the things that Simon Cowell would say to people, just about the way they looked, it was just horrible. Like, I understand, like at the time it had to do with the beauty standards of America. So happy those changed. Because I don't think anybody should be too thin, like, or as thin as they're trying to have people to be. It's like, that's not healthy for everyone, and for the people that it's healthy for, it don't even look right on them either. So it's like, put a little meat on your bones, have a little butt, have a little have some boobs, actually have the fat that's supposed to be on your body, and you'll be good. I mean, it depends on how you take it, but like I forgot who it was, but one of the episodes, I think it was season 4 or 5, and this lady came in and she got a ticket to Hollywood and all that, but she was a bigger girl and she wasn't even like fat or anything. I would place her maybe in like the chubby category. And he was all like, oh, did we get a bigger stage this year, like when she left? I was like, that's so rude. Like, why would you say that about somebody? And like, in some of the earlier seasons too, like, people would come in, they would be bigger, and they're like, they have awesome voices, and they're like, you don't have the idol look. Like, not everybody wants to be a twig. Like, my whole life I've been skinny and all that, and what a lot of people don't realize, or at least pay attention to, is that body shaming goes both ways. I only ever body shamed, I wouldn't even really call it body shaming, because I never found somebody's size, unless it was unhealthy, to do anything, to have anything to do with anything. The only time that I actually body shamed is after somebody said something to me, like people be like, you're like you're about missing one meal away from being anorexic, you skinny ass hoe, skinny ass bitch, like skinny, like just all the skinny, what else, anorexic, and just stuff like that. And the only time I ever said anything to anybody about their weight, and it only it only pertains to like, it was like if they said something like that to me, and then only if they said something about having an issue about it before. So I didn't always go to the weight or anything like that. People said something about how they don't like how their hair looks this way, or they don't like how their teeth is, or something random. And so you like, or like, they embarrassed about, the color of their skin or something. That's the only time I ever said anything, because it's like, you can't really, insult somebody and not expect them to say anything back. I know it don't make me the bigger person. Mind you, it was before, in grade school, so it's like, I know way better now, but it's like, especially younger, you can't really say something to somebody and expect them to be like, whatever. Like, of course, most kids are gonna be like, yeah, or they're gonna be like, no, you blah blah blah. So it's a body shaming. It's ridiculous. And like I said, I'm happy the beauty standard has changed to being healthy at the very least, because even though it's still kind of catered towards being thin or whatever, it's but it's more of like being healthy for your body type. Like, if you're a bigger person, like if you're supposed to have a bigger butt and bigger boobs than other people, have a bigger butt and bigger boobs than other people. Like, don't do anything to reduce that or anything like that unless you want to. Like, for example, Amber Rose, I don't know if they were fake before or if they were real, but her boobs were too big for her, so she decided to get a boob job, boob deduction, and she's all like, I feel better. Like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they were real or if they were fake. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, but yeah. And sometimes people cave for other reasons. Like, for example, Cardi B, she got all her stuff done because she was a stripper. She wanted to make more money. Who else? Like, I'm naming famous people so people know what I'm talking about. Nicki Minaj, I actually don't know why she got all that done. I don't know if it's because people don't notice her or whatnot. I mean, she looked good before. She wasn't like, like flat-chested or anything. She didn't really have that much of a butt either, but, it's whatever. And, like I said, body shaming goes both ways. And, while all the thicker girls, wish they were skinnier, depending on what their background is, the skinnier girls wish that they were thicker. So it's like, we want the opposite of what we have. And it's just, we need to learn to be satisfied with our own, what we got. You got to work with what you got, and you got to work it good. So I work what I got, and hopefully I work it good. I'm always going to be like, oh, I wish, my butt was bigger or whatnot. And actually it's gotten a little bit bigger because, I've been exercising and stuff. But it's like, you gotta work with what you got. And, and people who are getting, the plastic surgery because they feel like, to, make themselves feel better, or, with themselves, they need that stuff, please make it proportionate with your body. We do not need no big old caboose with some chicken legs. At least make sure that, it looks natural. Otherwise, people gonna call you out. And you can't be like, like, no, not really. People gonna call you out because, you know what? Y'all got chicken legs. Your thighs don't look like they can support that butt. And, the same thing with the boobs. Like, I know some people actually, have, like, ginormous boobs, and they don't look, and people probably ask them, is that a boob job or whatnot. But it's like, why would you get, like, there's, like, one lady, she keeps on getting boob jobs, and her boobs are out to here. Like, what are you supposed to do with those? Like, you can't do anything. Like, the only thing you can do is make appearances. I mean, you can't. I mean, I don't know if you can get a regular job with such an obnoxious rack. They would probably not hire you and, tell you for some other reason, just tell you not fit for the position. But, like, it's weird. Like, why would, like, it's too big. Like, ugh. Anyway, what else can I talk about? Oh, yeah, another thing that I want to talk about is, an example of something is my little sister, her friend's boyfriend cheated on her friend, right? And so, like, more than once, mind you, but she found out once before. before, I believe, and she didn't believe it or something like that, and then she found out again, and she broke up with him. And then my sister was telling us yesterday that she got back together with the boy, and I was like, what? Like, girl, you know, if he cheats on you again, you can't really complain. You know, he's not gonna stop cheating just because you got back together with him. He's probably gonna, you know, try to hide it better if he does cheat again. I mean, like, the first couple of months, or for the first couple of while, he'll probably be like, you know, not, but in the end, he probably will cheat again, because as they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. You have to, like, for the only reason for him not to cheat is, you know, for him to figure out, you know, why he cheated in the first place, and, you know, try to, you know, mend whatever it is that needs to be mended to, you know, make him be monogamous, whatever. I can't speak English. So it's just like, it goes back to, you know, some things like I found out, I learned that there's like 3 types of side chicks. Or like, you know, type of chicks that men cheat with, even if they're not side chicks, if they're like one night stands or whatever. So there's 3 types. There's the ones that know you're in a relationship and they don't know the person's in a relationship. They don't care. They want to keep it separate. They're like, if you coming to me, you know, for this, that's all we're going to do. I don't want to hear nothing about your family or anything that ain't got pertain to, you know, what's going on with us. And then there's the side chick that, you know, knows that you're dating and, you know, knows that you're like dating or with somebody else, but wants you to be with them. It's like, don't be a side chick for that. And then there's the third type that they don't know anything. Like, they think that they're the only one dating the person that's, you know, the cheater. And like, my thing is like, you know, you go on, you know, like, you know, the TVs and all that, and you see, you know, all these women fighting over men. First and foremost, what you should do is, you know, make sure that the chick knew y'all was together in the first place, because even like the people on TV, not everybody watches Love and Hip Hop or The Real Housewives or what's the new one, Growing Up Hip Hop, or Basketball Wives. Well, Basketball Wives not that serious, but like, not everybody watches reality TV, and a lot of people were cheating before they got on reality TV. Ooh, I'm about to miss my exit because all these people are zooming past me in the way. Whatchamacallit. So yeah, it's like, first find out, you know, if the girl even knew y'all was together, and then you can figure out, you know, if she wants your man to leave you for her, or if she just don't give a crap. I mean, for the one, you know, who's trying to take your man, fight her. Yes, fight her. For the one that don't care, that's more of like, you know, fight your dude. And then the chick that don't know nothing, fight your dude over that. You know, you don't need to, like, if you don't like cheating and you don't condone it, why are you going to stay with somebody who's cheating? No matter what on that scale that, you know, they are. It's like, dude, you cheated. I don't like that. Either you gonna stay with them, and if you find out that they're cheated again, you gonna shut up about it, or you gonna break up with them and, you know, find somebody who won't cheat on you. It's like, that's the thing that be killing me. Like, all these women be staying with these dudes that, you know, cheat on them, and they're like mad that they cheat on them. Why are you with him still then? Break it off. And don't, if you're a reality TV star and you end up seeing this, like, for real, it don't matter if you're on TV or not. Like, if you're mad at the dude for cheating on you, I mean, break up with him, get a divorce. And, you know, people be like, oh, the kids. Y'all don't have to be together to make sure y'all both are taking care of y'all kids. It's like, y'all can be separate and co-parent and, you know, do what you got to do for your kids, while, one, not living in the house together, and two, not having sex with each other, or trying to have a relationship, any type of relationship with each other. It's like, everybody is like, oh, you gotta, you know, be married and whatnot, you know, have, you know, your kids, you know, be stable or whatnot. No, your kids just need to make sure that, you know, mommy is here and daddy is here. It don't matter if daddy lived down the street or whatnot. Like, as long as mommy and daddy are taking care of me, that's all a kid really needs. Like, this whole, like, you have to be together to, you know, make sure that the family is good is, like, so, like, old school. I mean, I still believe in it, of course, but if y'all relationship not working, why would you stay together, you know, and be unhappy, you know, just for your kids? They're gonna, like, most kids know, like, you know, they might not say nothing, but they're like, you know, something don't feel right. Like, you know, mommy and daddy aren't being, you know, they wouldn't, you know it's like fake, but they're like, something's not right. So it's like, whatever. That's just an observation of, you know, me, from, you know, me and my siblings, and, you know, some of my cousins. You know, my mom's a single mom, and, you know, I mean, she told me my dad was there, and I knew my dad was there, but it would have been more awesome for him to be in my life. And I noticed, you know, with my stepdad, I noticed, you know, when things weren't, you know, right, even if, you know, they never said nothing. I knew they were, like, you know, had like an argument or something, and, you know, I could like, so it's like, it's not like I'm trying to preach to nobody and don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I noticed this type of stuff, and when I was a kid. So it's like I said, you kids just need to know that, you know, mommy and daddy are there. Like, even if, you know, daddy don't sleep or mommy don't sleep at the same houses as, you know, them, but they know, you know, even if it's just like, mommy will be here in the morning every morning, or daddy will be here every morning, and it doesn't matter how it goes down, how y'all set it up. And another thing, from looking at my cousin and his struggle with his baby mama's child support, if you don't pay it and you just paying her, get it in a receipt form. So make it a money order or something, so that you can have your little stub and be like, hey, so it's like, so a money order or a cashier's check, you know, that's like, you know, giving somebody actual cash, but you have a receipt. Because if you give somebody, you know, some paper money, the judge can be like, oh, that's a gift, if they felt like it. If like, looking at the circumstances, they can be like, that's a gift. It's like, that's not, you know, actually paying for anything. And another thing, like, I believe I talked about this before, but another thing, maybe I deleted the video, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and another thing that, you know, that a lot of people don't seem to understand is that, you know, you can take your baby mama to court over your child. A lot of people don't seem to realize that. They're like, the baby mama always takes the dad to court. But like, if your baby mama is being difficult and, you know, and you want to see your child and she's not letting you see your child, guess what? You can take her to court too. So you can be like, hey, I've been trying to see my child, but she not letting me. And nowadays, people be texting, phone calls, so you can have, you know, text receipts. Like, screenshot that shit. Like, you know, if she try to play, you try to, you know, she trying to play, and, you know, she got, you know, if she tries, you know, you take her to court, and she's like, oh, yeah, and she deletes stuff, and, you know, that deletes from your feed, too. So what you could do is, you know, as soon as you decide to take her to court, screenshot all the messages where you like, I want to see my kid, blah, 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 or you try to help out in some way and she denies you or whatnot. And then another thing, if you got health insurance, you could put your baby on your health insurance. And, you know, if you're not there, like, my dad had me on his health insurance, and that gave him a little bit of a break, I guess you would say. But it's like, he did it because he wasn't there. So he was like, I'm gonna put you on, like, I'm gonna help take care of you, besides, you know, giving your mom a couple $100 a month type thing. So that was, you know, to help me and my mom out. So it's just, you know, there's other, like, you know, if you're not there, like, you know, for whatever reason, you can find a way to take care of your child. Like, even like, in any way. Like, people need to stop playing. Like, if you need more advice, I will have my mom make a video, because she knows. She knows. She researched all this stuff. She's the one who told me, and I overheard her telling other people. So it's like, yeah, maybe I will have her make a whole video about it. Anyway, I just pulled into a spot at work. I got to go. So I'll be making another video later today. I don't think it really matters by the time this video gets posted, but whatever. I'll show you guys my tattoos, which are so awesome, and I'll talk about the ones that I want to get in the near future. Oh, sorry. If you have any suggestions about what I should talk about, comment about that below, and then just make any comment you want. If it's negative, please don't. I'd rather not. But anyway, please, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notifications button so when I post a new video. Woo woo. Deuces.